for some reason. And I'm here trying to figure it out. Anyway, hello. Happy Saturday night. I think I seen Andrea. Okay, let me get ready here. Okay, here we are. Okay. All right, I gotta turn that down. And I'm in the chat. Perfect. Hey girl, how's your night? How's your weekend going? There's this like beautiful pizza on a plate right there. And I haven't had dinner. And I'm like, oh my, Ian literally just brought it into me and I'm like, I can't eat it now. I'm going live right now. I'm like, nobody wants to see me eating pizza on my live. How is everybody? Hi, Labby girl. How are you? Labby, you're still you're still back home, yeah? I think you're around the St. John's area. Hi, MK. I'll just end up getting pizza sauce all down my face. Hi, Jen Button. Hi, WPG girl. Do you have a lot of snow, Labby, back home? Because, you know, I talked to Mom, and Mom's in Grand Falls, Windsor, in Central, and she tells me, oh, there's no snow. And I know, like, there wasn't a lot there Christmas time. But I'm going, well, that's strange, you know, January, almost the end of January, no snow, right? Yes, I'm in Toronto. We don't have any snow. There were some flurries a couple days ago, but that was it. But man, is it ever cold. It is freezing out here today. It's brutally cold. Oh my God. I'm going in hibernation. I'm happy COVID's happening right now because it means I don't have to now go into the office, right? I still need to go in once a week for like 20 minutes just to do some scanning and stuff like that. But if I don't have to go outside, I'm not going outside. It's too bloody cold. If it wasn't COVID, I would have had to take the bus to work on Tuesday morning. And oh, that used to be brutal. I used to cry. My feet would get so cold waiting for that freaking bus in the winter times. I would literally cry when I got on the bus. It hurt so bad. I don't like the cold. Okay, Martina's here. Yeah, MK, you're in Burlington. Yeah, that's not too far away. Andrea said they had snow where she is a couple of days ago. Labby girl, you got about 25 centimeters here and a few days ago. First big snowstorm you got this winter. None of the ponds are frozen over. Wow. And that is surprising from Newfoundland, right? Jen said, supposed to get 6 inches of snow on Tuesday. Remind me again, Jen Button, where you are. Martine, you got lots of snow in Quebec. I know Ottawa always seemed to get a lot of snow and cold as well. Ottawa seems to be a little bit colder than Toronto, I think, in the wintertime. I could be wrong though. Right, that's what I'm looking for. Yes, Jen, you're in Michigan. Andrea said 2 sips of your Caesar and you have the hiccups. No way, really? That's funny. Do you know, I was reading today, was it Michigan? No, not in Michigan. There's places in the United States that you could land as free. And there's some places in Maine. There's a place in Buffalo. A couple places in Buffalo. Ian and I were talking about it. And there's some places in Texas. And it's like right by the ocean, wherever this little town is. And I'm like, look, we can move to Texas and build our own house. And it's free land, you know. There's a place in New Brunswick that's right on the corner of Maine, wherever it is, that I think you pay $1 or something like that for land. So I was like, well, you know, we can always go, or we can go to the Yukon if we wanted to, right? I wouldn't want to live up there. It's too cold. Hi, Nicolette. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Janet. So what did everyone do this weekend? I mean, I know there's not much to do, but how was your weekend? And what did you all have for dinner? There's this beautiful piece of pizza right sitting on the plate right now. Ian's making his homemade pizza. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? So, yeah, what do you have for dinner? Let me know what you have for dinner and who is getting the Beautylish box and where is your box right now? Mine, is my app, Canada Post, was telling me I should have gotten it already last week, and now it's telling me I'm not getting it until maybe Monday. So my tracking for my Beautylish is telling me that it's already been through the customs at Burlington, which was it Burlington or Hamilton? God, I can't remember. It was either Burlington or Hamilton. It's already been through the customs. I'm just kind of hoping that instead of sending it to Mississauga, they send it like to, um, I'm hoping that they send it to York, which is where my boxes go last. So it'll go to Mississauga to get processed, and then it goes to York, and then it's to me, right? Which is, I find it weird because the Mississauga warehouse, the hub, is literally 7 minutes from my house. So I'm kind of hoping like a package that I think it was my daughter had a package come, and instead of going to Mississauga, it went straight to York. So I'm hoping that that's what happens with my Beautylish bag. But I'm kind of worried too. Like I've seen some amazing boxes. People are getting the Natasha Denona Love palette, the bronze palette. I've seen the glam palette, and then there's been some crappy boxes. So, all right, I'm gonna read. Andrea, she's didn't eat, speak. Andrea didn't eat yet. She's gonna wait till after the live. Okay. Nicoletti had burgers. Ooh, Works Burgers on gluten-free buns. I've never heard of Works Burgers. Is that like a restaurant where you live? Just a Cutie's here. Hi, Just a Cutie. Sabrina had tacos for dinner. Martine, you're doing absolutely nothing. You had Chinese tonight. Good for you, love. Brianna had a chicken wrap for dinner. Laba Girl had sloppy joes. Oh my God, Em, it's your birthday tomorrow. It's Just a Cutie's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, darling. Cosmic is here. Hi, Cosmic. Your Jeffree Star Beautylish departed Toronto. Oh, that's good, Martine. That gives me hope. And did it leave from Mississauga? You're trying to make a cheesecake. Good luck, Em. Jen Button said, happy birthday. Andre, you're feeling blah. You're sleeping a lot. You're just really down. You miss your family so much. Oh. Yeah, it's tough, girl. It's really tough, isn't it? Sending you hugs, sweetheart. MK, you made a stir fry? Cosmic said your Ipsy is apparently still en route to Canada. Mine is saying the same thing, and it left it left the States on the 15th, and it's still no update on my Canada Post app. So I'm assuming it's at, I don't know, customs somewhere. Cosmic, you had a homemade Italian wedding soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. Yummy. I love soup. I love soup. Oh my God, when I was growing up, we always had pea soup or moose soup. So I like pea soup, but I'm like, I don't want any more of my mom's red soup. But in the building where I work at, there's a little restaurant. This lady, she's making a mint, I'm telling you, is the only restaurant in the building, and we're connected to the hospital. But it's like the building that there's a lot of specialist office, and there's a lab there for blood work. I think you might even be able to get like some kind of scans and stuff in that building. I'm hardly in the building, so I don't really know what's there. But she's got this little restaurant, and she always has the soup of the day. And I love like a cream soup, and she makes some wicked soups. Like I've had some soups from her that I've never tasted before. So yeah, I love soup. And there's some days when that's just what I want. I just want soup. I'm reading. Martine, it says it left from Etobicoke. Oh, that's awesome. MK said you ordered a few things that are taking a long time to arrive. The Bay had the Esther Latte Christmas set on sale for 66 bucks. Wow, and you're still waiting for it. Yeah, that's a long time, eh? And you got the tracking for that? Italian wedding soup is so good. I honestly don't know, Cosmic, if I've ever had Italian wedding soup. I swear to God, I don't think I've ever had it. Moose soup is the best. Labby Girl said you're waiting to get some moose from your father so you can cook up a pot. Or two, I'm sure. I, 1 year he gets his license, and mom. So between my mom, my dad, and my brother, somebody in the family gets their license. So I grew up on that. And mom's soup is good. Like, it's really, really good. And if she were here and made a pot, I'd probably eat the whole pot, right? But I never had like cream of broccoli soup, you know what I mean? Or potato leek soup. Oh my God, I love potato leek soup. And there's another soup that a friend of mine makes. It's a garlic potato soup. And it's like 100 cloves of garlic or something like that. But the way he does it, it doesn't taste overly garlicky. This is like one of my absolutely favorite soups. Sabrina said, you also love soup. You make some pretty soups too. Cosmic said it's chicken broth base with little balls of pasta or orzo, spinach, and a little sausage meatballs. Oh, okay. I've never had it. MK said her daughter went with her friends and toured Iceland. So you ordered the Iceland Fire and Ice pellet from Ned. She's in BC. Oh, wow. That sounds like a pretty cool palette. Hi, Tammy. MK wants to know what is moose soup. So moose soup is just, moose is an animal. And so it's just moose meat in the soup. And my mom would put potatoes, carrot, and turnip in the soup. Sometimes homemade dumplings. And then maybe like crushed tomatoes or stewed tomatoes in a big pot. So that's pretty much what my mom would put in there, I think. Maybe a little bit of rice. I haven't had her soup in such a long time, though. Just a Cutie said she loves wedding soup and bacon cheese soup. Oh, that sounds, yes, bacon cheese soup. Oh, that sounds yummy. The Works is a restaurant, Nicoletta said, that specializes in burgers. The closest to you would be on Lake Shore. Okay. Oh, Bloor and Runnymede? Okay, never heard of it. Maybe I did have it, though. My niece ordered something the other day. I wonder if it was the Works where we ordered from, and I had a burger. I think that might have been, I don't know. I'll have to ask her, Nicoletta. You call it stew. Stew for us, so soup is more watery. Stew for us would be thick, almost like a gravy. That's what stew would be for us. If we had like a moose stew, it's still the same vegetables, same ingredients, but it's more like a brown gravy, whereas soup would be just watery. I don't know if that's if I'm explaining that right. You love the peanut butter burger at the Works. Okay, so maybe that is what we had. I'm sure there was a peanut butter burger there. Or noodles. Yes, put noodles in there as well. Never tried moose soup, Sabrina said. Nicoletta said you were too late to get the Beautylish box. Oh, the site kept on crashing. You know, I think I seen Jeffree Star's box is still available, I think. Maybe the regular box. I'm sure I got an email about that the other day. But I've seen some of those Jeffree Star videos, like the unboxings, and those boxes were pretty good for what you paid for it, like the stuff you got in it. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Hi, Mariposa. Soup is cream or broth base, while stew is a hearty gravy. There you go. That's the best way to explain it. What was I going to say? Yeah, so has anybody been watching those videos of the Beautylish unboxings? Oh my, I'm a little bit worried because this is my 3rd year and I haven't really liked my first 2. I think there's only 2 items I kept in both boxes. So, and then I'm like, well, I wonder if it seems like the people who are unboxing their boxes now, like in the last few days, their boxes are really good, but the first boxes I seen were kind of like, you know. So I'm going, was my box one of the first boxes to be shipped? Is it going to be crappy? So I guess we'll see. Right. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on Ipsy, Beautylish, and Look Fantastic. Oh my God. Anybody else with Look Fantastic? I'm thinking I'm going to have to send them a message. It left that country. I think it's the UK. My Look Fantastic left on the 7th and no update, nothing. And I know I've seen some people have been getting their boxes. So I think I'm going to have to send them an email because I have no idea where my box is. Nicoletta said you watched them. Some are great and some are all winter stuff. Yeah. Andrea, you love watching them, and that's how you found me 2 years ago with my Beautylish video. Martine said, imagine you still have not received your top box. Wow. Oh my goodness. And yeah, and the worst thing about Topbox is you don't get tracking until 2 days after you get your box, right? Did you get the email telling you what was in your box? MK said you stopped getting your boxes because they truly did not match your skin tone no matter what you did. You're fair, but the boxes were for vampires. Absolutely no color. Oh, Nicoletti, so you got your Look Fantastic this week. Mine is like nothing. And the weird thing is that I got tracking on the 1st of the month, and I think it left the warehouse of Look Fantastic on the 3rd, and then it left whatever, I think it comes from the UK, but then sometimes you look at it and it's like Denmark, you know, so you never know where exactly the box is coming from. It confuses me. So yeah, I have no idea where my box is. What am I using here right now? Look Fantastic is a subscription box, MK. It's mostly skincare from the UK. You can watch some of my videos. I have a whole playlist for Look Fantastic, and then you'll be able to see kind of what you get in the boxes. But it's mostly stuff that we get from the UK. And there it is. I've lost my mind today. And it's mostly skincare. And some of the skincare is really good. It's really expensive. And it's brands that we can't get here in Canada. But then I find Look Fantastic, like we'll have, I don't know, 10 good boxes and 2 kind of flops out of the year. But I don't mind the price of it because I signed up for a year. I only paid $20 for it, right? So for me, it's always worth the price. So I think it's a decent box. Just sometimes I wish to see more makeup, and I find sometimes the makeup that we do get is from Sleek, you know, it's not from like a well-known brand. You got the email with what's inside, so you're not very excited anyway. You just want to see what color nail polish you got. Yeah, and the nail polish that I got in my one box is the same that I got in my mystery box, and I have one more of it here. So I'm going to have to look back on my account and see if I received that nail polish before, because they're not supposed to send repeats. And I still haven't emailed them about that Nude by Nature BB cream that was just gone bad. And you still have the hiccups, Andrea. Ian drinks a glass of water like upside down or something. Try that. Kazik, you're on a mission to use up all the skincare from your boxes. You made a spreadsheet. Good for you. Oh my God, it's rare. It's very rare if I use the skincare that I get in my boxes. Like the Look Fantastic and Glossy boxes, that's skincare. It's literally just sitting in my drawer. It's very rare if I use it because, you know, my skin's so sensitive. A lot of the skincare is not good for me, right? Like I love it when Look Fantastic sends a box and it's like a spa box, you know, there's a hair mask, there's a face mask. There might be a candle in the box, you know, that happens once a year maybe. But I like those kinds of boxes. To get rid of hiccups, eat a spoonful of sugar and it works, Martine said. Ian gets hiccups really, really bad too. But yeah, I think that's all I'm waiting on right now is Look Fantastic, Ipsy, and the Beautylish. Right? Because we're almost at the end of January, so that's pretty much it. I'm excited for February. February is a good month. Brown paper packages is coming out again in February. Tribe's coming out in February. I'm excited about that. I haven't seen any. Why am I not getting these messages? That's weird. It's on my phone here. Nicoletta said a small spoonful of sugar as well. You thought a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. See how I read that? Wasn't that like a nursery rhyme or something about a spoon? What was that in? What movie was that in? Oh my God, Mary Poppins about the spoonful of sugar? I think that's the movie. Yes, Mary Poppins. You know, I've never fully seen that movie. I've seen bits of it, but I've never fully seen that movie. Same thing with oh my goodness. What is that movie called? Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff. I've never fully seen those movies. But there was another movie that I never seen fully until we took the kids. Oh, E.T. We took the kids, I think a year ago maybe. They were playing it down at Cineplex for free on a Saturday morning. So we took the kids there to go watch this movie. And it was the first time I actually sat down and watched that whole movie. Man, they don't have any good movies out anymore, I tell you. Andre said, you hope they offer. Oh, me too. Ipsy add-ons. Yes, for February. I hope they offer the ABH Foundation. Me too. I'm hoping it's not going to be like $18. I want to see them, offer it for like $12. But I don't know. How much do you think they're going to offer it for? I got chapstick on. So in the past, do you remember when they had, was it the Beauty Blender Foundation they had not too long ago, like I think last year sometime? Is that how much how much did they offer that for? Was it $12 or was it $18? Does anyone remember? Cosmic, you're going to be singing that all night. Lynn said her Boxy Premium was sent out last week. I have no idea what's coming in that box. No, that's not true. Isn't the Ofra palette going in the premium box? Cosmic said Mary Poppins is one of your all-time favorites. I have to, I think mine was Annie, the original Annie. Annie and Wizard of Oz as a kid, loved those movies. And because we only had 2 channels when I was growing up, so the only time we got to see Annie or the Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, when I got about 9 or 10, I loved Gone with the Wind. And Cinderella, Walt Disney's Cinderella, and Snow White. So the only time we got to see those movies was Christmas time, and we only had 2 channels. So I loved Christmas time because of those movies when I was a kid. Hello, baby. You're waiting for Boxy Base and Premium pop-up from December. Martinez, and an add-on for January. Okay. Nicoletti said, your 20-something daughter is now singing all the Mary Poppins movie songs. It's a classic, right? They don't make movies like they do anymore. Sabrina said, it's a great movie. Definitely one of your favorites from your childhood. Is anyone else's quality stuck at 144? M is asking. Andre said, you're so excited that you're able to scoop. Oh, that Violet Voss olive palette. That's very pretty, isn't it? I can't wait to see what people think of it. Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Manders. Michelle said you're looking forward to the Ofra palette. And you got a good Boxy base this month, too. Oh, good for you guys. Manders, you're watching my ads? Girl, just press that skip. There's that skip. Skip the ad.
Don't skip the ad.
You didn't say don't skip the ad. Janet said you were hoping to get the olive one, but you got the other one, so you ordered the Ofra on add-ons. How much was that Ofra palette on the add-ons? Cosmic, you're not a huge Disney person, but you love Snow White. Yeah. WPG Girl said you got the olive palette in your box. You were worried it would be too green as you don't wear green, but it looks very wearable. Same. I thought the same thing when I looked at it. I haven't seen it in person. But I thought, because I was like, oh, olive, I don't know. But then it's like, this looks really, really nice, right? Sprina said she's going to make a video later. She's got it too, the olive palette. Manders wants to get the Violet Voss palette, the olive palette. I'm kicking myself because I think we were talking about how Ipsy was sending out an email. If you resubscribed, you got a mystery palette. Can you get my thing on the...
I have no idea what you're talking about. What thing?
By this... On top of the... Got just 1 second.
What do you want? What is it?
Hold on. You end up paying $18 ship for it? Wow. Thanks, baby. Oh, that's not bad. $12. Well, yeah, 12 US dollars and then the $5. Yeah. $18 shipped. Andre, are you talking about the Ofra palette? Was it $18 Canadian? Most people have been disappointed at how few greens. Well, that's what I thought too, Cosmic. When I seen the palette and knowing that it was called olive, I thought it was going to be a lot of, greens in the palette, but it looked more like a neutral palette to me. And WPG girl, you love that it's not all green? Yeah, that's right. I was excited when I seen it, but it wasn't enough for me to sign up. Are you saying hi?
Hi.
Say hi. Okay.
See you.
Okay, bye. Where's Winter? Is he still under the bed? My niece's dog is here, so Winter's a little bit skittish. I'm scrolling down, everybody.
Yep.
Sabrina, you received... Oh, you got 2 base boxes this month. Martine wants the Ciate Velvet. So somebody here in the comments, somebody just said that they got the Violet Voss. No, they got the Ciate palette, but they wanted the Violet Voss one. And Martine is saying that she was hoping she gets the Ciate palette. So maybe you guys can trade. I think. WPG girl said you'll probably get the Ofra on your box. Not sure if you'll be using it though. Manners, you're excited to try Violet Voss. Yeah, Violet Voss has really good shadows. Oh, what I was saying. Hi, Sylvie. So Ipsy had last month, if you subscribe or resubscribe, you would have gotten this palette for free. And I was kicking myself because somebody had posted on Reddit that it was a Violet Voss palette, one that's never been out from Violet Voss. And I forgot to subscribe. And sure enough, I'm seeing people get their bags, and that's what it was, this beautiful, like, pinky Violet Voss palette. Did anyone see it? It's a beautiful looking palette. But I don't think you can buy it anywhere. I think it was just made for Ipsy. MK, you just ordered the @4 site. Nice. That's a nice palette. Okay, the Violet Voss one. Okay, it was $18. Okay. Yeah, I think everyone is getting that Ofra palette, right? I think it was one of those items that everybody was getting, I believe. Sylvie, you saw the email for Ipsy too, and you didn't resign. Me too. I'm sorry I didn't sign up. But you never know, because the last time I signed up, it was this crappy palette from a... Oh, it was terrible. Oh, you got it off BoxyCharm Canada? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people selling their stuff there. There isn't too much exciting in eyeshadow palettes right now, but you're hoping that Tribe will have that new Nomad palette this year. Oh, you never know, because I know they have a relationship with Nomad, right? I cannot wait for the new Natasha Denona Mini, the Love palette, the Love Mini. I can't wait for that. I think that's coming out. Is it February the 4th? You're able to buy it at Sephora, or February the 7th? I can't remember. But I cannot wait for that one. Andrea's looking forward to the Summer Friday Jet Lag Mask. Oh, yes, because that's in BoxyCharm as well. Janet said the Ciate is a nice palette, though. You've been using it. You cheated on your weekly pick. I cheated a couple days ago. I did a video. Did I? When I did my Esther Latte video. Oh no, I don't. I think I did use my Shop My Stash pick, didn't I? WPG girl, you had the Ipsy offer too. I know, right? I am kicking my butt right now. MK, you're doing the Wiki Challenge and loving it. Good for you, love. WPG girl said you're looking forward to the Natasha Denona palette, right? And I know one of the questions asked was if it's the same shades that's in the big Love palette, and apparently it's not the same shades. So if you have the Love palette, it's not the same shades in the mini palette. That's what I heard. So don't quote me, but that's what I heard. I can't wait to get that one. MK said you've been using a Zodiac palette. I don't have that Zodiac palette. That's one I didn't get. I cheated on the blush in my video. Okay. Yes, because I tried on this blush, right? Oh, this is a really nice blush. This one here, oh my gosh. This is like the first time I've ever used anything from, I don't know, KVD. Do you still call it KVD? What is it called? Something vegan. KVB, not D. What is the proper thing to call this now? Like, can you still say KVB even though it's not Kat Von D's? What is it? KVB or KVD? What flip were you called? Kat Von B. I always thought her name was Kat Von D, but it's not. It's B. Learn something new every day. Do I think it was Soup Blue Eyes, MK? For sure. I'm getting it. I have blue eyes. I love pinks. Oh my God, love pinks. I can't wait to get that palette. Pinks are one of my favorite colors to wear, actually. Andre, you haven't worn makeup since Christmas? Wow. I tried it every day. I mean, there's a couple days this week I didn't put anything on. I didn't make any videos. But I try to every day have a shower and play with makeup because I find it therapeutic just sitting here playing with my makeup, even though I'm not going anywhere. But I just find, I don't know, it's a stress reliever kind of thing. Like I'll put a show on my phone, watch Netflix or something like that, and just play around with my makeup, have a shower, and I just feel good. So even though I don't go anywhere, and I like taking it off and putting on my skincare afterwards. Hey, Kazik said, remember what I said about now buying more blushes? Totally did not add on both shades. No, you got more blushes, Cosmic. Sabrina said she's got to get going. Okay, bye, Sabrina. MK said you got, oh, WPG girl is saying she's got blue eyes and she loves pink eyeshadows. Yes, you can definitely wear pink. I think everybody can probably wear pink. Is Boxy worth it, Labby said. How much is it? How much is like the regular base box monthly in Canadian? Is it like $38? And I think it all depends, you know. Boxy's doing a lot of skincare in their boxes. So if you want a mix of makeup and skincare, Boxy's a good box. Their add-ons are really good. And their pop-ups, I mean, they got some good things for a good price, right? On that. I think for me, that's the best part of BoxyCharm is the pop-ups and the add-ons. Because if there's something that you really like and they have it for like $6 US or $3 US. But in regards to getting a box, because there's a lot of skincare that I can't use, sometimes, like I think the last box not the last one, but throughout the period when I was getting BoxyCharm, there was a lot of skincare and it was stuff that I couldn't use. But they do have some really good skincare brands. I'm scrolling. Sylvie said she's got to wear a mask with a visor. It's really hard to wear makeup. Yeah. Yeah, so Bossy, what is it in Canadian? Can anyone write what the prices are in Canadian for all of BoxyCharm? It's KVD. They just changed what it stands for. Okay. Or KVB, because I thought it was it's Kind Vegan Beauty. KVD Vegan Beauty. God, they've got me so confused. Hi, Luminary. How are you? Just a Cutie said you're going to try getting to playing with your makeup daily. You like that idea? I do. Like, listen, if I'm sitting down, I'm just gonna chillax anyways. So I like having that shower, feeling clean. I have to have a shower every day. I gotta wash. I'm weird. I have to wash my hair every day. Um, I don't. I just my hair just gets so greasy because I'm so used to washing it every day. Um, but I love it just sitting down and putting on my makeup. I find it so therapeutic, like that 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Sometimes I can be sitting here for an hour just watching my show, taking my time. And then at least you're getting some use to it of all the things that we get, especially the things we get in subscription boxes, right? So it's KVD Vegan Beauty on their website. So right now, the KVD means nothing, right? There's no like meaning for the KVD. They just kept the KVD. And you're gonna go try. And where you going? You said bye. Oh, you're saying bye to Sabrina. Okay. Um, Andrea said she ordered. Oh, you ordered a bunch of Catrice from Shoppers that you're super excited about. Maybe that'll get you out of your slump. Did you see that? The Catrice, the foundation? I was looking at it. So they have the new Milani Screen Queen Foundation, and the Catrice Foundation is now available at Shoppers. I was actually going to do a video about it. But when I looked at the shades for Catrice, it was really hard to pick out your shade. So then when I went to Google and I went on Catrice's website, I could not find that foundation. I just found that a little bit strange. And there's a whole bunch of shades they didn't have. So maybe they got them all in now, but they didn't seem to have a lot of shades. I think that was Catrice. Goddess. Okay, Manders. So it's $39 for the Boxy base box. Hi, Kimberly. You agree. You try to put on makeup every day. You're working from home. It's nice to look good. It makes you feel good. Yes, so true. Okay, yeah, so $39 for the base box. Premium is $52, and that all includes shipping. Thank you, Martine. MK said you're doing your makeup because you're really trying to keep positive vibes, and it makes you feel good, right? Manders does her makeup when she does her lives. Janet said you did a breakdown and got the full size. Oh, you broke down and you got the full size Tatcha cream. The dewy one, was it the dewy one you got, Janet? And you also got the Laneige and Topbox. Yes, that's a lot of skincare, right, to go through. Andrea, Cosmic's talking to Andrea. And the Boxy Luxe is $77 Canadian. I'm so behind on my comments. Oh my goodness, so behind. Brianna said, you just subbed a BoxyCharm, your second month now. You're enjoying it so far. Having said that, you're getting fed up with Ipsy. You might cancel that for a while. Manders, you couldn't wash your hair every day. My hair gets so greasy. Like, I washed my hair earlier and I was sweating. I folded freaking 10 loads of laundry. Literally 10 to 8, I finished folding the 10 loads of laundry. And my hair color, my natural hair color is just an ugly, oh, I can't stand it. It's a mousy color. So, yeah, I have to wash my hair every day or it looks like I didn't in 5 days. It's so greasy. Hi, Dana. Andrea, you got the NYX lip that is everything proof. Oh, I've heard people talking about that. That was really good. Is Tribe still my favorite makeup box? In regards to makeup, yes, Sylvie. Because you mostly get makeup, you know? And I like the fact that the spoilers are what you're getting. Do you know what I mean? So when they come out with the spoilers and say, okay, this and this and this and this, like the 5 items that's going in your box, you know when your box comes that that's what's going to be in your box. And the good thing about that is too, I mean, if you don't like what's coming in the box that month, you can go ahead and cancel or skip that month. You know what I mean? So I like that I know that, hey, I'm going to get this in my box. You know, there are many, like with BoxyCharm, and BoxyCharm has some good things. You know, they do have skincare too, which a lot of it I can't use, and it's good brands that I can't use, right? But there's a lot of boxes that I got that was like 4 items of skincare and the one item I chose, you know, or they had amazing spoilers and I didn't get one of them. So for me, for makeup, Tribe is still my favorite subscription box. Cosmic, you said it's not weird. You have to shower and wash your hair every day too. And right, the only normalcy is doing makeup every day. Yes. Bye, Miss Manders. Sylvie, thank you, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Labby Girl said, what is the best box for your money that will send correct items for your skin color, skin type, likes, dislikes for preferences you have on your account? In regards to skin color, there's not many boxes that do foundations. Like BoxyCharm has started. I think what they're doing now, because I think they're coming out with the Fenty foundation in February. Am I right? And I had heard that for that foundation, it's a matte foundation. If it were like the Fenty Dewy, then I would have signed up, right? But from what I heard, they're going to make it as a choice because it's so hard for them to try to get your skin tone right. So I've heard that they're going to make it as a choice that if you want that Fenty matte foundation, they're going to have all the choices there that you get to pick out your shade. Um, there's not a lot of boxes that, you know, do foundations and concealers. Like I'm getting a concealer. I find Ipsy is pretty good for me if I make sure my profile is correct for concealers and foundation. I have light to medium, and I usually get a foundation that's light to medium. Um, but like if they're sending out an eyeshadow palette that's got brights versus neutrals, I'd rather the neutrals. And with BoxyCharm, unless it's a choice, you know, you're going to get either or. Tribe, I believe when they got 2 eyeshadow palettes, like say a bright eyeshadow palette and a neutral eyeshadow palette, usually that's a choice. You just got to make sure on choice day, when it opens, you're in there and you're grabbing the one that you want so it doesn't sell out, right, before you get there. But, you know, I don't know if there's a box out there that's going to do your exact shades. Because, like, say, for instance, lipstick, it's rare if I get a box that's got a shade of lipstick that I like. Even if it is on my preferences, that's just really rare. But I guess it's, you know, something you work with, right? I've lost my spot here. Hi, Miss Sandra. I was just talking about your box, saying I can't wait for February. Lynn said, oh, Lynn's talking about the numbers. Okay, the prices. WPG Girl said you had a $20 off a $75 shopper's coupon. Ooh, I can't wait. She's going to try the Urban Decay Tinted Foundation. And so you got it for 39 bucks. Tell me, was that winter? God, I thought winter was under my feet. I can't wait to find out if it's any good. Let us know if you like it when you get it. Hi, Siobhan. So, Janet, yes, you got the Dewy. This is how far I am from my comments, everybody. Andrea, oh, she's talking to Cosmic. Okay. MK said, you just started using makeup again and learning a lot from my channel. Oh, thank you, love. You threw out makeup from the dark ages and started slowly buying some new items. And that's how I did it. I think that's how most of us did it. How many of you here right now were not into makeup until like a year or 2 years ago? Because I wasn't into makeup. I think it's coming up into my third year, I think, that I started getting into makeup because I had no idea what a flippin' bronzer was. And even like skincare, a toner, an essence, exfoliating, I had no idea what any of that was 3 years ago. So my makeup bag was the same bag for 10 years, right? I would replenish the foundation if I ran out of it. But my mascara I probably had for 10 years because I didn't wear makeup that often or a lot of it. So I think, a lot of us started that way is by subscription boxes, which is a great thing for people who want to get into beauty, who love makeup. I think subscription boxes are definitely the way to go because you do save a lot of money on it. But for like, if you're just getting started, hold on, I'm going to read some comments first. Dana said, what's everyone's favorite scalp exfoliant? I like the ones that we get into our boxes. What is it called? Do you guys remember what it's called? We always get this one company. Here it is, Christopher Robin. I like this Christopher Robin. We usually get it in Glossy Box and Look Fantastic. I like that company, that brand. Michelle said you like to do your makeup for Zoom meetings and use good light. Good for you. Nicoletti said you used to wash your hair daily, but then your hair started breaking in 2/3 of the way down, so now you wash it every other day. Might be pre-menopause thing with the hair. Oh my God, I'm glad you mentioned that because holy cow, I have split ends starting up here when I never had them before. Like I'd always have them, down at the ends of my hair. And I don't know, I don't know if it's because winter is freaking at my head every night and his claws are messing up my hair, but I've never had so many split ends on my hair before in my life. And I don't dry my hair. I don't use heat on my hair. It's always up in a freaking ponytail. So I don't know where these split ends are coming from. And my hair is such a nasty color now. Oh, I hate it. So maybe it is like premenopause thing. Hi, Melissa, darling. You're going to go run and get your laundry. Okay, love. Labby is new to makeup as well. Any thoughts, Andrea's asking, on what's coming for FabFitFun? Oh, I have no idea, love. I don't get the box. MK said, does anyone know a cream compact foundation that is good for mature skin? I don't think I've ever tried a cream compact. One of my favorites for mature skin, now I don't know if you have dry skin, MK, but if you have dry skin, this is a really, really good foundation. I think so. My personal opinion is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. I love this foundation. Love it. One of my absolute favorite foundations. Sylvie said you're wondering if the mail will be much late now because of Mississauga. Definitely, definitely. I have 3 boxes waiting, and it's waiting because of Mississauga. Brianna never wore makeup until 2 years ago. She's 41 now. Andrea said it's been 2 years since you dipped your toes back in. Cosmic said you were into makeup back in the 80s when you were in high school, but then it was mostly blush and blue eyeshadow, right? I know. Electric Blue. Do you remember that? Was it CoverGirl? CoverGirl's Electric Blue? And Debbie Gibson, her song. Wasn't that her song? Was it Debbie Gibson's song, Electric Blue? Or was it Tiffany? Maybe it was Tiffany. Nicoletta said, her for the recent makeup user, last couple of years. Janet said she wasn't into it much. You owned an eyeliner, 1 eyeshadow, and a mascara. Yes, I didn't even own an eyeshadow. I had a foundation, a mascara, and I had a brown eyeliner. And if I was getting dressed up to go out, I would put the brown eyeliner, literally, I didn't put a lot on. I would put it on the edge right here and then take my finger and just rub it down and put a little tiny bit right here and just rub it, just to here. And that was it. That was my foundation. Luminary said she liked makeup, but you weren't good at it and you had no idea about blending and you always overdid your bronzer. Yup. Isn't it amazing how we're just discovering this now, like, in our 40s? And meanwhile, 10-year-olds know all about freaking fake eyelashes, right? And we have a struggle. That's crazy. Sylvie said, for you, it's probably less than a year and more now that she hangs out with us. We have corrupted you, Sylvie. Labby Girl said she'll be 30 this week. So the last few months or so, you've been slowly getting into skincare. Good for you and makeup. And you still have so much stuff to learn. I suggest, Labby, watch YouTube videos like The Experts. Wayne Goss, amazing makeup artist. Robert Welsh is another one. His brother James Welsh talks a lot about skincare. And then find somebody on YouTube who's got like the same eye shape as you or like the same skin tone as you. And then, you can go off of their suggestions because not everyone's got like the same eye shape as me. So when I do my eyeshadow, it might not work for you. You know what I mean? But when I first started watching videos, I found Wayne Goss and Tati. I loved Tati. I just thought she was wonderful. I miss Tati. I know some people don't like her. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We don't need to hash on who we don't like and who we do. But she was one of my favorites. Who else did I watch? Wayne Goss and Tati. Am I missing somebody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Because when you were in high school, everyone just used CoverGirl. That's all we had, right? That was it. But, Labby, it's a good thing to get into skincare. Take care of your skin. Moisturize it and use eye cream, I mean, the thing is, you don't have to go in with toners and serums and all that if you don't want to. As long as you keep your face moisturized and use some eye cream, I think that's two of the really more important steps to anti-aging. And then, obviously, you have your serums and your toners and all that, right? That you learn about along the way. But if anyone asked me, like their first step, I would say get a moisturizer, and their second step, get an eye cream, and then go on from there. And you don't have to pay a lot for a good moisturizer. Sylvie said for her, probably less than a year. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm totally lost. Luminary said your hair is bum length and you keep it up a lot and you don't wash it until necessary. So Debbie Gibson had the electric blue. Yes. And you still have the album. Oh, I loved Debbie Gibson. Oh, I did not so much Debbie. I mean, I did like her, right? And Tiffany, but Belinda Carlisle, girl, she was my girl. I loved Belinda. I think Belinda had better songs than Debbie and Tiffany. I so do. I loved Belinda Carlisle. But she wasn't as famous as Tiffany or Debbie. Nicoletta said her husband has a package he ordered on Black Friday. Oh, that's not there yet. Janet's got, you won a makeup bag from Shoppers one time, and that's how it started for you. Good for you. Luminary, yes, the struggle is real. Nicoletta said the package has been in Mississauga post office for weeks. Yeah, right? And, there's not much we can do about it. YouTube, Kimberly said YouTube is amazing for makeup tips. That's so true. Sylvie said you love getting your subscription through the mail. Self-care is so important. You've gifted a lot too, and that makes you feel good. That is so true. It is so true about self-care. Just a cutie. Yay, your cheesecake is done. Bye, honey. Have a good night. Lavi said you suffer with hormonal acne on your face, so you're trying to find what helps you. Okay. Samantha March, she's a YouTuber who's got hormonal acne. So look her up. She's lovely, lovely, lovely girl. Very nice, very down to earth. And so watch some of her videos to find out what she's doing for her acne, as well as I think Madison Miller has some acne on her face as well. I think that's hormonal. So those are two that you can watch. They got some really good tips. Martine, you loved Belinda? Yes, Belinda and the Go-Go's were amazing. Brings back souvenirs. How do I spell her name? Samantha March? Yes, we got the beat. Okay. It is Samantha March. Oh, Andrea did it. Thank you, Andrea. I wrote it too. But she's a really nice YouTuber. I would love to see her come up with a collab with either Sigma or ColourPop because I like her videos. And she's goofy. She's down to earth. There's no airs on her, right? Nicoletta said, this Christmas you gave makeup and skincare to all the girls and ladies in your life, even your husband's 97-year-old grandmother. And that's a good thing about boxes too, like we get things, if it's not for us, we can give it away and, brighten up somebody else's day, right? But I find that I think we're at a generation that like my mom, when you have kids, you just don't take care of yourself. I don't think that today's generation are like that now, say the 20-year-olds, because they've learned, you know what I mean? Like you have to take care of yourself. But I know like my mom's generation and her mom's generation, once they had kids, it was all about the household and you didn't buy anything for yourself, And I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years and legit, I would get new underwear Christmas time when my mom would send me up new underwear. I swear to God, that's when I would get my new underwear. So like just a package of naughty knickers, that would have made my day back then. Oh my God. And makeup, like what was that? I didn't put on a face or anything, I mean, I showered every day. Not when I was going through depression because that was terrible. But yeah, like just getting up and for me, my first step, I think, into skincare and makeup, I always put on moisturizer because I had really dry skin. So I've been doing that since I was 12. Every day, I always use moisturizer. It was Pond's, or if I had money, I'd buy Oil of Olay, but most of the time it was Pond's because it was $5 at Walmart, right? Um, but the first thing I did for myself was buy an expensive L'Oreal moisturizer when we moved back to Toronto, and I got a job. And I couldn't wait to get paid again to buy some eye cream. And just doing that every morning and every night just made me feel so much better about myself. And it went on from there. And then my niece gave me my first subscription box. It was a BoxyCharm box in January. Oh my God, 2018? Was it 2018? Yeah, I think it was in 2018. And I got an eyeshadow palette from Pure, it was a crappy eyeshadow palette, and 3 eyeshadow brushes. And I legit sent an email to BoxyCharm complaining about getting eyeshadow and brushes in my box. Like, what is this? Just because I'm 40 something years old don't mean, I don't wear eyeshadow. I had no idea what to do with it. I sent an email complaining about it. And what am I supposed to do with these brushes? I thought brushes were a waste of time, just a gimmick. Wow, that's changed. I've completely changed my stance about brushes. But that's where I started getting into it. And then I continued on to get my next box. And in that February box, I was on Facebook and my niece had said something to me about there's Facebook pages that'll show you spoilers, right? And I was interested to see what I was going to get in the next box. And that's when I went on Facebook and found a couple of pages and got to meet. I think some of you have been here since that very beginning. On some of those pages, we were all on together. I don't even know if those pages still exist now because I know they were like all full of drama. Like people were horrible on those pages. Oh my God, weren't they ever? And then Veronica and I decided to make our Facebook page, and yeah, now we're all here, right? So it's all a process. And believe me, if you look back on some of my old videos, I had no idea. I still don't know really how to put on makeup, but I'm getting better at it. So it's just a journey of going through it together. And I think the main thing about it is not even about really the makeup, you know, or how you put it on or what you wear. I think it's more about taking care of yourself. That's the most important thing that I've learned, you know, because I am a completely different person than I was back then. Like confidence wise, completely different person. And I have a sisterhood now, you know, and back then I didn't. I didn't have anybody. I was completely alone. Um, so that's what makeup and subscription boxes did for me. And now I have a YouTube channel, which who would have thunk that, right? Nicoletta said, this Christmas, I read that. Luminary, you gave out makeup and beauty stuff to all the ladies in your family. Hi, Miss Lorinda. Nicoletta, you know your mom only had one thing. She got, I know my mom only, yeah, she only got one thing. She got sink. Okay. Only had one thing. She got sink. What is that, Nicoletta? Sylvie said, oh, she's saying good evening to Lorinda. Nicoletta said, I was little when it was really OG Clinique, dramatically different lotion, and that was it. Okay. Oh, my mom to this day don't wear skincare. Like nothing to this day. She don't put anything on her face. She's very old school. Soap and water is all I need, and that's what my mom does. And she's got great skin. So, you know, I'm like, well, I can't say nothing. You do have great skin. It's not oily. It's not dry. You got great skin. So you just keep on doing what you're doing. Bye, Miss Kimberly. Have a good night. Oh, okay, Sylvie. Enjoy your chicken nuggets. You're welcome, Labby. You're going back to work, okay? Yes, I'm going to be getting off too. I am starved. My pizza's cold, but I need to eat it. Nicoletta said, thick fingers on your tablet, hitting keys. You're not meaning to. No problem, love. No, Noxema. I remember Noxema was the it thing, wasn't it? Years back. You looking back on the ingredients list now, and it's like outside of the fragrance, it has a decent ingredient list, but you didn't know that back then, right? Janet loves Nux. She still uses it more in the summertime. Did my skin change when I moved to Toronto? I don't know. I've always had dry skin, so it didn't get any better or any worse. And we were only in Coburg, so which is an hour away. But so I don't think it changed. My attitude certainly changed. I legit, seriously, if I were to drive past Scarborough, I have an anxiety attack because I can't go anywhere near Coburg. Isn't that insane? It was just the worst. Oh my God, the worst years of my life. Of course she does, and we go through all of this. I must have missed something. Sandra said, your mom was a cosmetician back in the 50s. Oh, wow. She used to mix powders for her customers. Wouldn't let us leave the house without lipstick. Oh, wow, Sandra. That is pretty awesome. My mom, she's just she rarely would wear any makeup. I don't know if she's ever had mascara. Maybe if she now is going to like a wedding or something. I mean, she's got it. I send her down stuff. But I think she would wear lipstick. Like she likes her lipstick. If she went to church, she would probably put a lipstick on, but it wouldn't like be a bright standout color. Very conservative. My hometown was very, very conservative growing up. It's not like that now, but man, when I was growing up, holy cow, it was very conservative. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't wear a tank top. I got big boobs. I would not be caught dead wearing a tank top when I was a teenager. That was a big no-no. Your mom, she just uses, oh, right. Okay. She just uses soap and water, and we use all the expensive skincare. Yep. You got a cheeseburger and fries. Good for you, Sylvie. Okay, yes, I'm going to take off too now, guys. I am starving, and the smell of pizza, like I'm surprised you cannot hear my stomach. But, yeah, Sandra said your mom wouldn't take the garbage out without a full face of makeup. Isn't that crazy how, like, everybody's mom was different? That is crazy. I think, mom would have been different. Maybe if we lived in a city or something. I said that to Ian the other day. I wonder what my life would have been like and where I would be now if I didn't grow up back in Newfoundland, if I grew up in the city of Toronto. Because at some point when we were kids, mom was going to leave and we were going to come here, right? But we didn't. So I always wondered what my life would have been like if she did and we stayed. So, well, here we are. I'm here now. Anyways, yes, so don't forget, Shop My Stash video is tomorrow. I know we're going to talk about the pink tax and crackers. There was something else we're going to talk about, and I can't remember. Pink tax and something else. But if you have any suggestions for Shop My Stash, just if you can leave it on a comment or send me a message or something. Send me a message. Anything you want to talk about, girl talk, anything at all, if you got any suggestions. And don't forget, I will be reading out your comments. So if you don't want your comment read out, please just write down, Lisa, please don't read out my comment. Okay? Yay. All right, guys. And I will see you next Wednesday, Saturday. I'll be here next Saturday. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to like the video on the way out. Bye. I'm so hungry. Baby, I'm going to have your pizza.